like the truth. Funny Bone doesn't like to look at this at all. I don't think he'll discriminate, man or woman, if they interrupt his wedding. Oh, what did he just do? He just hit Funny Bone, his good friend, in the back with a steel chair. What in God's name have we just witnessed? Marcus Erics, who worked for months to gain the trust of Funny Bone and Drexel, just threw it all away.
Well, it's been a rough week here at POW Pro Wrestling, and as we try and figure out what's going on with Funny Bone and the unholy matrimony that happened.
It was a beautiful happening, Brian Zane. Don't bury the lead here. There was a beautiful union and then a destruction of a union at the hands of one Marcus Eric's despicable me.
Yeah, I bet you were real happy to see that go down at the wedding. The unholy matrimony turned into a wedding from hell, thanks to Marcus Erics, who we all thought at this point was a friend of Funny Bone's. That's how he came into POW in the first place. He came to help Funny Bone with the championship, and all the months he spent trying to fight for acceptance in Most Violent. And after we thought that he had finally gained the trust and we reached some kind of mutual understanding, then we see what happened. Marcus Erics and Eliza True working together to destroy what was a beautiful ceremony up until that point, rendering Funny Bone just into a heap in the middle of the ring on what was supposed to be the best day of his life.
And don't forget finding a friend and a fellow foe in Dr. Cleaver, who has been on the heels of Funny Bone and Drexel for years and years and years, and he finally found somebody with enough hatred, enough verb, enough nerve to ruin Funny Bone's wedding, destroy Funny Bone and Drexel, and Despicable Me is a new group standing tall.
Well, I just can't understand Marcus's motivations. I don't know why he would do this or why he would pick this particular time to twist the knife into somebody we thought was his best friend, his good friend in the business. Certainly, we have been trying to get word with Marcus. We've been trying to track him down for an interview ever since then, since the moment he came back to the curtain, quite frankly. But still trying to get some word from him. We don't know yet why Marcus did what he did, but now the leader, as you said, of Despicable Me, he says it's all about me meaning him. But regardless of that, folks, POW Pro Wrestling must carry on. Funny Bone must carry on. We know Funny Bone has got a huge week ahead of him next week, mister. He's got that big POW Pro Wrestling Championship defense against the #1 contender, Amira. You gotta believe that Funny Bone's mind is not on that match right now, as he is fully focused on the man that ruined his special day, he and his bride's special day in Marcus Erics. I do not like Marcus's chances when Funny Bone is motivated.
Well, Funny Bone has to catch Marcus Erics, who is yet to be seen, yet to be heard from since his betrayal. And when it comes to Amira, well, Funny Bone already has his heart broken in the ring with a woman in it, so why not twice, huh?
Wow.
And then that Amira will be easy pickings for anyone, whether it's Vincenzo, your good buddy, brother Levi, huh? The most beautiful man, the pretty future champion, Charlie Avera, huh?
Well, don't count your pretty chickens before they hatch, mister. We still have next week's title match to worry about, but this week, mister, the main event is all about the Tag Team Championships. You'll recall a few weeks ago here on POW when the Hess clan, Wade and Dom, challenged the Hammer Brothers for those POW Tag Team titles. The match ending in a double countout, and at that moment, I decided then and there, we're gonna have a rematch. It's gonna be at PK Park, but this time, it's gonna be Falls Count Anywhere. And between these two teams, knowing what they are equally capable of doing, this could be a long night at the ballpark.
What happens if they stumble upon the room with all that equipment, all those baseball bats, all those balls there. Perhaps I'll run into Sluggo when he's on the John, huh? You never know.
I shudder to think what would happen if Sluggo got involved again in the action here at POW Pro Wrestling. We know it's usually chaos whenever the mascots get involved, but anything can happen in this Falls Count Anywhere match. We're going to hear from both sides of that matchup, and then it's the main event.
All right, Emeralds fans, we are at least 4 innings away from Base Brawl 3, the third strike. Right after the game, live professional wrestling, courtesy of POW Pro Wrestling. And one of the matches you're gonna see involves 2 tag teams who are unbeaten in PK Park as they do battle for the POW Tag Team Championships. There's the Hammer Brothers, and they're defending against Wade and his son Dom, the Hess Clan. Wade, how are you getting ready for this big tag title match?
You know what? I don't need to talk about how we get ready. It's none of your damn business. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. Later tonight, the Hess Clan, let me tell you what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna blow our one chance at a championship like Will Clark did in 1989. The Athletics, that's for sure. 2 things are for sure tonight. Number 1, I'm gonna knock the Hammer Brothers out of here with this baseball bat. Number 2, right here at PK Park, the Hess Clan becomes the POW Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
It happens right after the game. Base Brawl 3.
All right, I like this team. I've been in the ring with this team, and let me tell you something, they can mess you up. Hey, I'm now on your team.
I don't think they're on anybody's team.
And shall we introduce their opponents?
When you're a hammer, everybody
Combined weight of 725 pounds from Blue Collar America, they are your POW Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Construction, Jack and Sledgehammer.
I'm tired of those 2 right there. I hate those 2. They should go back to doing construction and not wrestling. Yeah, they're cheaters, big time. They cheated against Bubba tonight. Well, I hate Bubba, but you know what I mean.
No, I don't, but it's okay.
PK Park, it's hammer time! Now this match is Falls Count Anywhere!
Whatever. You're gonna lose tonight.
Which means the Hammer Brothers
I feel like I heard this promo before.
What?
Over and over.
You know why? Because when you're a hammer, everybody looks.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Well, so much.
Thank you. Everybody looks like a sitting duck.
Well, that's not.
This Falls Count Anywhere
Yeah,
matchup
no, you heard it.
for the POW Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships, pitting two teams who are unbeaten at PK Park, two teams that beat the Blanchard brothers here at PK Park. In fact,
Yeah, not me, Bubba.
the Hammer
You
brothers
say it right.
and the Hess clan.
You say it right, Brian Zane. I didn't lose anything.
You were on the team, so
Hey,
guess what? You're happy.
shut up, Bulldog.
Hey, it's true though.
The beef between the Hesses and the Hammers. This is big here, and you gotta believe that the Hesses, after their big win in the bull rope matchup last time at Base Brawl 2, they are gunning for those tag team straps. Up 2 count there. Jack
Well, I
kicks
can
out.
tell you right now that Wade has the upper hand, but the little one,
Jack.
That's Dom.
yeah,
Good dog, yes.
yeah, he's not going to compare to the Sledge.
We heard.
Well,
We heard some.
I can tell you, Dom is crazy.
Dom-
I know he
crazy.
is.
He's a
I
loose
know
cannon.
he is, but he's given up what, 400 pounds?
At least.
Look at this here. You got Sledgehammer here, preoccupied with Dom. I believe it was a rake of the eyes there. We heard some pre-match comments on the dugout from Wade Hess. Oh my goodness, big DDT by Jack. It was
On the belt.
No, my monitor's gone out again.
It was Wade who you heard had some disparaging remarks toward the special guest at tonight's game, Will the Thrill Clark,
Yeah,
former San Francisco Giant.
yeah,
Of course,
89, he lost it.
of course, it was the Eugene Emeralds are the farm system, the farm team for the Giants.
Yes, they are.
here in
You know who
Eugene.
beat him?
Who's that?
The Oakland A's.
Ah, well,
Conseco McGuire, baby.
there you go.
On the way to Las Vegas, apparently.
The Bash Brothers.
Hey!
Show some love for the Bash Brothers there, as we now have the Hammer Brothers bashing away at the Hesses.
As Dom grabs a hold of the beard, he's looking a little bit, psychotic.
Dom-
as
Two
usual.
people who've never done steroids, by the way.
Dom is a bit of a loose cannon. We all know that, but we know Wade, the dad, he's got quite the mean streak himself. Oh my goodness, big
Oh
shot.
no, Wade's aggressive. I love it.
Well, when Falls Count Anywhere, anything can happen,
Oh
and
boy,
usually
it
does.
often does. They are making their way to the merchandise table for the M's right now. Some outhouses as well. Jonas Albert Robinson knows the things about the outhouses here at PK Park.
Ah, yes.
And folks, the
The outhouses. My monitor went out.
Well, you guys. Oh my goodness! I hope no one's using that. Be quite this.
Where are we at?
It's a scary enough experience to be in an outhouse to begin
Yes!
with. Oh,
No!
oh my goodness!
I don't think they knocked first.
Wade just got thrown into the crapper.
I hope someone remembered to flush. This Falls Count Anywhere for the matchup for the POW Tag Team Championships is in full gear.
This just in, Brian Zane. They don't flush an outhouse.
Oh yeah, good point.
I mean, what are you gonna do? You know?
Here we go. This is
Fair doo-doo at number 2.
This is quite possibly getting out of hand here. We know the unpredictability of a Falls Count Anywhere match. We know how hard the Hammer Brothers fight to keep going. We saw how they beat the Midnight. Oh no!
Oh, God, I heard that.
The Midnight Heat for those tag team championships in the cage match, and you can see the outhouse getting knocked around there. That's a lot of
Hey,
mass
all
in there.
he's trying to do is crap. Come on.
Boy,
If I'm doing number 2, you better not do that to me.
I sure hope no one else is in there.
Better not flip it over, that's for sure. You don't need blue. Or full of,
No, it's blue.
number 2.
And they've made their way out.
Can you imagine this going out in the parking lot?
I tell you what, I still can't believe what happened last week here on POW. That unholy matrimony, the wedding, all gone to hell. When
What happened with Marcus Erics?
When he
That's
crashed the wedding and destroyed his friendship with his with Funny Bone. And I think you know a thing or two about stabbing somebody in the back, don't you, Jeremy?
No, hey, what are you talking about? I didn't stab nobody in the back.
Well, no, you did to the front when you hit Bubba in the head with a chair.
Yeah, in the front. You said back.
Good
Well,
point. The
I'm a man. I'm a man, Brian.
Tomato,
Zane.
tomato.
Fight
whatever you
rages
like,
on
you know.
as Jack Hammer going to his own merch table to use that cone right into the gut of Wade by God Hess.
What I love about the Hess clan is they're willing to go all the way around their arena.
Absolutely.
And then some.
And when you have a match like this, when you can go anywhere, cardio does become a factor because you are
Yes, it
traveling
does.
all around. It's dangerous. Your body is completely tuned up.
Trust me, Bubba's the one that flopped.
All right. As now Sledge swinging the cone. Good acoustics on that bad boy.
The question is, I don't know if Wade Hess and Dom Hess were quite prepared for
Hey,
the
they're prepared.
the
What are you
brutality
talking
that the
about?
Hammer
I mean-
Brothers are capable of.
I
here.
mean, no disrespect, Jeremy, but they brought a hell of a fight in that bull rope match, and that enough proves to me that they can stand. They might be able to
Yes.
withstand the
I'm
hammers.
the first one to tell you right now. I'm for them.
Yep.
They beat us fair and square. All right? Why do you think I had seen the light?
Certainly now, Jeremy is.
Sometimes when you get beat so bad, you join them.
If you can't beat him, join him. It's a classic line for a reason. And now, I don't know. I hope no one has to go back into the porta potty now. But this
Oh,
fight,
boy.
falls count anywhere matchup. Oh, Jeremy, you're standing on the table and making me nervous.
Here we go. We got him throwing back in.
All right, the action
well, we
continues.
got one in.
Heading back into the ring area as Wade hits
Oh.
a huge drop kick to the mush of Jack Hammer.
Boy, I tell you, that's a wrestling move I never would have thought out of Wade Hess.
Surprised me too. And now you see Sledge fighting Dom here. What's Sledge doing? He's holding Dom back as he, I didn't know he was going to get some audience participation in this
Baseball
one.
bat.
Oh, no.
Baseball bat.
You saw Wade hold brandishing that bat in the
Here we
pre-match
go.
interview as he drives it into the gut of Jack Hammer.
Wait, he's got the batter's gloves on now, is Wade Hess.
He fancies himself a big hitter, does he?
Oh, yeah. Big hitter, not Will Clark.
You want your tone? I think he's still here.
Let's bring it on, Will Clark.
Oh, and he nails
I'll
Sledgehammer in the
fight
head
Will
with it.
Clark right now.
Here we go now.
There's Jack
Oh!
right
A low blow by Hess.
I didn't see nothing.
He didn't need the bat to do
I
that.
didn't see nothing.
now. Jack was looking at a comeback right there when Wade Hess hit him a little bit questionable.
Hey, Will! Yeah, you tell him. Will, where are you at, Will Clark?
Swing and a miss.
Oh! Big Fez press
Dadgummit.
by Jack Hammer, who is now hammering away.
And Wade Hess is eating the punches right now.
Who
of
did
Jack
Lopez
Hammer.
ever beat? Wait a minute.
Right call, Bill Wright.
Here we go. Cover here, could be it. Oh boy, that was only a
Only.
count of two. It was the last time here at PK
That
Park,
kid's
guys.
Alberta Mills.
It was the Hammers who called their shot, interrupting a #1 contender match for the tag title, and just hey,
Oh,
let's
wait a second, look at Dom right now.
let's put the belts on the line right now,
right.
and they beat him.
I mean, I thought Dom was already out of it.
Dom is getting up. Back
Oh!
in. And now they have the fight continuing over by some of the concessions. Oh, Dom running right into Sledgehammer, who's got
In
fists
the
flying.
post.
I'm looking around all this crowd. I don't see Will Clark anywhere.
Oh, Dom crawling back to the dressing room.
Dom is, he's a man on an island unto himself here.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Oh no!
Yeah, you don't let Friar Tuck hit him.
That young fan there, taking was a lightsaber.
He's got a
Oh.
3-5 faux thumb haircut.
I think he may have broken the lightsaber
No,
on him.
hey, no!
Oh no!
No, 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 no!
Not the bat beverage, not the bat glass.
Do not hit him with that.
Batter up.
Right in the.
Hey, you only got a
Solar
145
plexus.
average.
What's that guy?
Oh, hey, hey!
What's that guy
No,
doing?
No, 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 no!
Oh no!
Hey!
Oh, wait, what the-
Now, who is that guy? Who is that guy?
that's I believe that's somebody who works for the Emeralds organization.
That's Andrew. That's Andrew.
That-
No, hey, he shouldn't be allowed doing that.
This falls count
I
anywhere.
didn't see it.
Oh,
Falls count anywhere. Things are getting absolutely ridiculous
Wait a
here.
minute, they're out of the dressing room
Now wait with the action. We've seen
Where do they go?
Sledge and Dom have made their way into the back behind the curtain as the action continues unabated between Jack and Wade.
Well, as right now, as you've got the guy who's in there. What was it? The guy Andrew
Boy,
was the name.
we only have one referee.
called security just now.
Call security.
That's what
This
Andrew
is
just
going
did.
way out of hand.
We are trying to establish a visual, trying to follow some of the action here, but it is harder than it
Out
looks.
of hand.
That's what happens with a false count anywhere match.
I think Bella Blazer had something to do with that Andrew guy hitting. Yeah.
He certainly played a role getting involved
Yes,
here.
he did.
The action, we actually can maybe see a picture here. I believe the action is spilled onto the field.
I don't
That's what I'm
know.
saying about
My
that.
monitor went out a long time ago.
Well, just because you got the Windows 95 going
Here we
on.
go.
Hey, Windows 95, you're 95.
We've reestablished visual contact here. We
yeah,
can
on the
see.
reader board.
Thank goodness.
We can see Wade Hess now
Wade Hess is out like center field.
sitting atop here, standing tall over Jack. They are on the dirt here.
It's gotten out of hand now. It's all over the place.
It's pretty hard to follow. I wouldn't be surprised if Will Clark got involved.
Will Clark is nowhere around because he's a wussy.
As we have totally.
I'll take McGuire and Canseco
Oh, wait,
any
wait,
day
wait.
of the week.
We've got Wi-Fi connection again.
We've totally lost the plot. We have lost Sledge and Dom, but Jack. Wait a minute. Never mind. Both the Hammers are back. They have reconvened here.
Oh wow.
Canseco's more jacked than anybody we got.
You think Canseco today?
Yeah.
The referee's counting the fall. No.
What's up? No, the match's still going, folks.
Wait a minute. No, they're
Nope.
still going at it.
Nope, still fighting. Still fighting.
I still see some fighting going on.
This match still underway here.
I think it's out of control right now. I think the referee's just. I don't think
You're
he's got
out
any
of control,
this
Bulldog.
match.
Wait a minute. Big running drop kick, a slide into first base.
They're still going.
You saw that.
Oh, my goodness.
I saw it.
Sledge. And now has Dom completely out of sorts.
Unbelievable. I don't think the referee has any control of this match whatsoever. This match is all over PK Park.
I don't get it.
The referee has lost control of this thing, but the match still
my monitor's
continues.
out.
Now, wait a minute now. Wade Hess standing tall here. And it is getting dire for Jack and Sledge. Their championship reign could go up in smoke here. And like Casey at the bat, could strike out here if Wade and Dom have their way.
Wait a minute.
Big suplex attempt here. Jack blocking it. Wait a minute. Blocks it again. This fight here.
I don't think it's over.
This fight here in the batter's box continuing unabated.
It's on the home plate.
They're
It's 7th or 9th or 13th.
we're at the bottom of the 9th here as these guys are fighting on home plate. Sledge
14th inning.
picking up Dom here. What's he gonna do?
He's having a bear hug right now.
Come on, Dom.
Giving a bear hug. He's swinging him around like he's a toy. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is the damnedest thing I've ever
There's like
seen.
4 referees out there.
I think that's
You
what's
need-
happening. Is
you
the
need
referees have
that
just
many.
They come everywhere. They've come out of the woodwork everywhere.
Here's a home run, you
You're
son
gonna
of a
need
bitch.
that many referees to contain this kind of action. Wait a
Oh,
minute, swing and a
swing and a
miss
miss.
by
Swing and a
Wade.
miss by Will Clark.
That's Wade Hess in there,
wait,
Jeremy.
My bad.
Jack! Load the wheelbarrow!
As this is
Oh, no.
Oh, the wheelbarrow.
No, I don't like the wheelie barrel.
He's going for a wheelbarrow here.
No.
A home run wheelbarrow in effect here.
Oh, my goodness.
If the Hammers
Right on
connect
home
here, it's
plate.
over. Oh! That could be a home run. 2,
That's
3.
it. That's it.
That's
It's
it.
over.
And remaining POW Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Hammer Brothers!
What a home run shot by the Hammers. They fought hard, and so did the Hesses. In the end, it was Jack and Sledge standing tall on home plate, as it should be here at PK Park.
Well, I tell you, it was false count anywhere, and that's exactly what it was.
Guys, as wild as that matchup
Bye.
was, I can't wait to see what happens next week in our main event when Amira, the #1 contender, challenges Funny Bone in a match for the POW Pro Wrestling Championship, in a match that will be determined by the Wheel of Regret. If this match is any indication, who knows what the hell is going to happen here at PK Park next week.
Once again, mister, the Hammer Brothers knocking it out of the park, bringing it home at home plate in that Falls Count Anywhere matchup, successfully defending the POW Tag titles. What a match that was.
What a match that was, and it begs the question, what's next for the Hammer Brothers, huh? They have down Midnight Heat, they have down the Hess Clan. Perhaps my friends in the Jarmy deserve a shot, huh?
Well, we'll see about that. You know, the Jarmy, they certainly like to throw their weight around contractually. I'm sure Jonas Albert Robinson can find some way to give them a title shot ahead of other, maybe more deserving tag teams. I'm just saying. We will find out. But regardless, a heck of a showing, a heck of an effort by Wade and Dom Hess. But in the end, it was Jack and Sledge proving why they are the team to beat at POW Pro Wrestling. And speaking of somebody to beat, certainly, mister, in spite of everything that happened last week in the wedding, no one has been more dominant in POW Pro Wrestling than our champion, Funny Bone. No one, perhaps, except maybe the Tower of Power, Amira. Amira won that #1 contender scramble match several weeks ago, giving her the opportunity to take on the Demigod of Death in a matchup for the POW Pro Wrestling Championship. That's happening next week. It's a match that will be determined by the spin of the Wheel of Regret. So, needless to say, it's going to be high stakes for both participants. Amira has a chance to make history, becoming the first woman to be the POW Pro Wrestling Champion. Meanwhile, Funny Bone not only defending his championship, defending his pride, but also he's got a lot in his mind after what happened in the wedding last week.
You know, if luck's on Amira's side, that wheel will end on the crybaby match, and Amira can just show Funny Bone a picture of his ruined wedding, and then the beard will be coming, and Amira will be the champion. Just like that, eh?
That would make for some compelling in-ring action, wouldn't it, mister? Well, hopefully that's not what the wheel is going to spin on when the Wheel of Regret lands, but you never know where it's going to land. You never know what's going to happen at POW Pro Wrestling. We're going to find out next week in that championship match, Funny Bone versus Amira. But until then, for Mr. Ooh La La, I'm Brian Zane, and we'll see you next time.